Guess I will for the systems designing. So I like. Or the other one. It is. Thane. Wooden. Tiara.
All fleets. The Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Joker, listen. We have to go.
You don't wanna
Damn it.
tearing him up so bad. Paladin. Sounds good. the whole world, wherever it is. Oh. Into the earth. Where do we go and ended? Wait, there's more.
I am alive. All of us, synthetic and organic, have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before. As a galaxy, we can now live the lives we have wished for.
Jack, Jacob, Miranda, Mara, daughter. So me and the memory of her.
Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future, where organics and synthetics can coexist peacefully. With peace across the galaxy and with unlimited access to knowledge.
Baby. You survived. Look at the little Krogan baby.
To recover the greatness that was lost.
A little more
and surpass it. We will reclaim our worlds and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself. To reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine. And we will remember that this chance for a new life did not come without cost.
Of course, Shepard. Right, more Dane and a symbol. The previous montage. What a name you never want to put up there. Two names. The two former commanders of the ship. Commander Shepard and Colonel Anderson.
No matter how far we advance, we will remember the sacrifices of those who made it possible. And we will remember Shepard. Because of her, I am alive, and I am not alone.
The whole universe is alive. time, a long time. Rest easy. And that was the Mass Effect trilogy. Wow. Great games. I don't care what everybody says about the ending, but this is a great game. 3 was a great game. It still was one of my favorite games of the year. This is still one of my favorite game series I've ever played. 3 is definitely as good as 1 and 2. Definitely just as good as 2. I know people are gonna hate me for saying that, but you know, once the full package, everything, it all comes together. Once you understand what the child really is, and you know, people feel they had to come up with it. Rather than not would rather be mad because they didn't come up with it and didn't explain it, or they were probably gonna explain it anyway, but I don't know. If I had the DLC in time of the work that needed to be finished, and I just couldn't finish in time for the game to be done, I don't know. It was never really explained very well, at least from at least from that respect. But I think there's still people like, oh my god, you didn't, you know, like, I think there's still people that don't like this because, you know, no matter what ending it is, Shepard dies, which sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't, you know, you put those and characters dying. To me, is it the worst ending of all that? Worst video game ending of all time? No. One of the worst? No. And in the end, you know, it's not just about defeating the Reapers, it's about making the galaxy better. This whole game was bringing about everybody to work together to prove that, and in the end, that you didn't, I have been thinking about this, in the end, proven that beyond any other cycle that these people are more than that, more than just that, you know, there's more than the chaos that the Reapers think we are, that we can, you know, grow beyond it. We've proven that. We proved that with the Geth and with the Quarians. We proved that, you know, that we come together in the time of need. You know, Shepard's, you know, the one that brings everybody together. I mean, the Arachni, the Krogan, the Turians, the Solarians. I mean, they had races from all across the galaxy in some way or another evolved to stop them. And I think that sort of, in the end, is really the point, isn't just defeating the Reapers, it's dragging the galaxy and leaving it in a better place than it was. And I think in the sacrificing she does, because especially with the synthesis ending, it gives everybody a bigger hope and more hope of the galaxy and the universe being, you know, a better, bigger place. Being, you know, there's so much you can learn. There's so much they're learning from the Reaper now. You know, whereas before you know, if you destroy him, you'll lose. You know, everybody helps each other to rebuild. You know, Troll and Sisters are pretty much the same, but you pretty much are like controlling the Reapers. But really, I guess control is sort of like really doesn't give the aesthetics like the life that you do in the synthesis. I think it's the better ending, rather than 3. Oh, you get a chance for, you know, that was an that's an Easter egg ending that you only get if you do a certain amount of things on it. It's not an ending, you really is the real ending. I love her, like, oh, Shepard's still alive on the hill somehow. You know, nobody went and picked her up. Or like looked at what was left. You know, I would hope that would not be true. It's stupid. Carry a monster to the voices? What's the Arya? Pretty cool. I'm just because we're watching the credits there. I can't complain. I mean, they did so much to bring this story together. It's not. As somebody as a writer, I can understand. You have an idea, and you have. It's supposedly had this as an ending, as always. It's not easy to come and bring those ideas together always as one finished story, because it's not easy, because as an ending, endings are hard. I mean, you know, I mean, look at Japan. I mean, a lot of games and anime and manga, they have a hard time finishing good stories. Come up with an ending that feels finite. And sometimes, I don't mean that as an insult, I love Japan. But, if you think about it, a lot of anime has that problem. There's some that don't, but just a lot. There were video games.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
By the way, I love the fact that is the now late
One day, my sweet.
Buzz Aldrin and
What will
Stargazer.
be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions
But
of stars.
that's like, I think they got one of the I don't know if Buzz,
Each
like,
of
I know
those
it's one of the like
stars
famous
has many
first
worlds.
astronauts to land on the moon. I think it was Buzz,
Every
right?
world could be home.
Once he like passed
to a
away
different form
since
of
the
life.
game came out.
And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
Oh. So let's just bring it into the Reaper story. Commander Shepard has become legend, and from here you can continue to build that legend. It's been a long journey for Shepard and a team here at BioWare. Like Shepard, we couldn't have done alone. The Mass Effect trilogy as a vision of a small team, but over the years it has grown. The growth is fueled and shaped by the feedback and support of the player community. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We look forward to sharing further adventures with you and the Mass Effect universe team. No, thank you. I can't. I mean, that is beautiful at the end of the day. Thank us. Thank you for creating such games that, you know, that tell such compelling stories that make us cry and make us rage and make us, you know, because, you know, I think, and no matter what anyone else has to say, I love the story of these games. the so good, the so memorable, the so fun. The characters are so compelling that it's hard
Commander?
when anything happens. That's it. Right back before the service base. I think I just thank BioWare for putting this, for creating a trilogy. I think that really that I grew to love and grew to enjoy, and I think that just as much as anything changed me as a gamer. And they did the same with Knights of the Old Republic. I think I am a different gamer because I play these games. And I know that sounds weird, but I don't. It made me want to interested in playing different games, and not just the usual sports games. It made me want to play games. It made me want to play shooters. It made me want to. It changed the way I look at playing games. The series. I know that sounds maybe strange, but it changed the way I looked at things. It showed me, you know what, I could play other games. I don't have to be limited to just playing sports games. I can go out and play, Mass Effect and enjoy it. I can go play, Halo and other ones and enjoy it. And I did. I think it changed a lot of the strategy. I'm like, okay, I learned this. So I got, play a little bit, do this, and it works for other games. Now it doesn't always, but it changed me as a gamer. And BioWare, again, I got that's the system that KOTOR, the first KOTOR game that was done by BioWare, really taught me a lot about what I want to be as a gamer, how I want to play games, and really changed me as a gamer. And that was even opened up more by Twitch, but I think more than anything, it's BioWare's help in, being able to play this game. The first one is good. The second one is great. The third one is just home run out of the park. Fantastic. But I will say this: if you're gonna play this, be careful with playing the PS3 version. I don't know if it's the trilogy version. I don't know if it's just the PS3 version. I don't remember the Xbox 360 being as buggy at times. I could be wrong because it's been a number of years since I played 360. I mean, as I mentioned, 3 had it has frame rate issues at sometimes. There'll be times where Shepard's holding her hand to her ear, her hand is going so her face, her hand will move around her face. It's highlighted that. There was a time when we're in the Coriolan planet. Shepard picks up, I guess, either some dirt or a piece of rock. I thought it was a piece of rock. It may have been dirt. But it looks like it's supposed to be still in her hand. It's not after she picked it up. And she's supposed to hand it off to Tali. Nothing's handed to Tali. I know it's little things, but you know. But if you're gonna play this, I do recommend playing it. Don't get me wrong. Definitely play it. Definitely. It's done right for PC. Watch out for the PC version. The PC version can crash a lot. You want to see the example that watch Ezekiel III's first attempt to play one on PC, and it crashed a bunch on him. To the point where he had to go buy the PS3 version and play on that. I mean, that's how bad it was. It was to the point where it was unplayable. It was never to this with this. It was never as bad. You know, I mean, I remember the glitches, like in one where the enemies, one of my squad mates, kept firing because the game forgot to spawn enemies towards the end of a fight. So literally, like in one room, I got locked in a room because not enough enemies had been spawned during the battle, and the battle was still technically going, even though there was no enemies left on the field. The final enemies were supposed to spawn. The ship was supposed to disappear. The ship does not disappear. The ship stays overhead, and the enemies haven't spawned. So my guys are still firing. I knew the enemies were supposed to spawn, or at least the ship was supposed to spawn, because earlier they kept firing at nothing. So I literally think, okay, there's supposed to be at least one more wave of enemies, and the ship disappears. There's no last wave of enemies that spawn. The room is closed off, whereas when it happened before, I could move into another area. Even though my characters are firing, it doesn't matter. You were locked in this room, and thankfully you can go back to it only to save. I mean, that's why saving was always, you know, very important. Which I ended up banning it after the first one because, but I did save a bunch. I forgot. They didn't really need to. I don't know. But, you know, so I went back, I spawned enough enemies, the ship disappeared overhead, as it dropped the last enemies, you know, you got out of the room. So, I knew it did spawn that last wave of enemies. The ship didn't disappear. You were stuck in a room. Because the game still thought you were still fighting, and there was nobody to fight anymore. Things like that. Too, there was one instance with that. I don't remember. I didn't see really too many glitches in 2. I mean, one had a bunch. I mean, Liara floating across the ground. It's just the other day when Liara was floating across the ground, like, Liara's floating across the ground, game! One in 3 on the PS3, I don't know why. Seemed to be more buggier than ones. But as I said, this is a great series. Definitely get the extended cut. Definitely do the Leviathan DLC if anything, because it is important to the overall story, especially the ending. So it brings everything back together. It's like, okay, I get it now. You know, once they're like, oh shit, once that tells like, wait a minute, that's what they're fucking talking about. That was what the Leviathan was talking definitely do a little DLC. It's one of the most funnest DLCs I've ever done. It's definitely one of the most important parts of the game to me, because it's ends up becoming a big part of it. And it's such a fun DLC, and the whole Colin thing is funny. I mean, you have to fight Clone. You know. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else. As I said, I think I understand sort of the anger towards the end of the game that some people have, like, oh, you didn't see like enough of, like, they tried. I like the fact that they put stuff back in that I think was originally deleted from the game. Like, guys, we didn't want a 20 ending here. Like, it felt like it was like they had like originally planned like Lord of the Rings style, like 20 endings, and like, no, they'll probably be mad. Like, like they had storyboarded it, at least. I think a lot of stuff was in. They probably took stuff out, which is what was the already animated was what you saw was stuff already in the game, taken out because, again, don't want a 20 ending, game. Where you literally are. The game is like the ending is like 2 hours long. Some people complain Return of the King is ending. It just goes on and on and on. It's like, if we'd done that, everybody would be mad anyway. Well, I don't know. That's the way I think it. I don't think anyone's ever asked that, actually. That's the way I looked at it. It's like, wait a minute, did they, had that as, like, a different, like, plan? Like, because you can see some of that stuff probably had been planned. They had to put it back in because people wanted it, or they longer ending. And they had to redo stuff and put new add stuff in, but it worked out. The extended cut ending is probably more like the director's cut ending, like not direct, like the original ending would probably been more like. Except the original ending probably would have been longer because they had animated that, like, because I think they had a lot of that stuff storyboarded, and it just like. But they didn't want to, like, okay, let's do, the 5-hour ending cutscene. People are bad about that. You can't win, gamers, because nobody's ever gonna be not everybody's gonna be happy. And people still weren't happy with the extended cut. But what the hell are you gonna do? Everybody was happy with that because Shepard still died. We didn't want Shepard to die. Even got an ending where it said, oh, we don't want to do either 3 of those. Fuck you, the universe is over. And everybody dies. Yeah, there was an ending like that. Can't please everybody. That's the moral. Well, that's moral, I guess. Graphics, these games still look gorgeous. Story, as I said, probably still one of my favorite game series, just on graphics, the gameplay is awesome. I just want to say I just use my powers more at the first game. Even though I did sometimes, I mean, it was like, gameplay, can never complain about that. I mean, it got better as the series went along. I mean, I can't say about that. They learned and listened, and some people complain because it's not like more like RPG style. I just wish, you know, you could have destroyed stuff like in the first game, or like sold stuff. That was one thing I wish. It's like, I don't need 18 guns, but I really want that armor. But I have enough. Can I get rid of this to buy the hat? Like that, you know. That was one of the things I missed from the first one. Not enough Rex after the first one. Rex was was the breakout character of the first game. To me, is I don't know when the next one is set in, but I hope we have another Krogan. I think it was what upset me is like first game. At least we had Grunt in the second one. The Grunt was fun. I mean, it's not as fun as Rex, but at least we had Grunt. The third one we didn't have any. You know, Krogan on board the whole game. We had a Rex. We got to reunite with Grunt, but those were just missions. They weren't, you know, they weren't the story. They weren't like the rest of the story. Except we got to do Rex. We got to play with Rex in this little DLC, and Rex has some awesome lines, and in this game when he is in this game, and it just makes me wish he was in it more. It's sort of. I do wonder if towards the end there, if your romance Lara, did she end up pregnant or something? How that works out, sorry. And how they're gonna, and how BioWare is gonna integrate and if or any they're gonna work any like how you chose the endings into the next series, because I don't know if it's gonna be, I don't know which one they end up saying which was canon to Mass Effect universe, because I don't know, I haven't heard. Open it's the synthesis one. I thought that was the better one. Well, music, as I said, there's, you know, barely sometimes, but whatever what there is nice. Anything else? I'm glad they didn't make the multiplayer as necessary as it once was. Because I suck at multiplayer. This game, when I played it, I really sucked at it. I was really bad at it. Point like, why do I gotta do this? I'm only saying I gotta do this so I can have my readiness, and I just got the ending I wanted without needing my galactic readiness at 100%. go figure. Great game series, definitely one that everyone should play once in their lifetime. I think as I said, it should be one game series that everybody plays once in a lifetime. If you're a gamer, you need to play it. Because the story is great, the gameplay is great, the characters are awesome. You will experience something that change that they'll might change you. I mean, look at the way games are differently. So yeah, I definitely recommend this. I can't recommend it more than this. Tomorrow there